Hi everybody, welcome. It's MikeNeko here, and today I have some newsy news. This is kind of more like sad news, so we're going to just jump into this, and I'll walk you through. Hold my hand. Let's get through this together, okay? Okay. So guys, on my screen, you are seeing Rushia. So do you guys remember who Rushia is? Rushia is the lady who offered the girlfriend experience, and she was actually one of the highest earning Hololive members, partly due to the girlfriend experience. Girlfriend experience, if you guys don't know what that is, essentially it's just like, like, oh, you'll always love me, oh, let's get married, like things like that, right? So speaking of let's get married, she sold engagement rings while she was with Hololive. So here's what the engagement rings looks like. You can buy it on eBay. Oh, never mind. It is out of stock. Sorry, friends. Like when we talk about the girlfriend experience, like this goes deep, man. Okay, so like these have like absolute like rabid fan base when you offer the girlfriend experience. So during a collab, Discord message came up on the screen. So see this here, the one Discord message that started it all. So it was a message that was from who we know now was Mafu saying that he was coming home. Rabid fan base that they were absolutely peeved because she had a potential boyfriend, and lots of threats and lots of hostility was coming her way because you're like, what do you mean you have a boyfriend? I'm your boyfriend. It's just like, it was pretty rough. So the fan base pretty much let her have it. Lots of threats and hostility came her way. So then she's like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump over to Japanese Keemstar to show that I'm innocent, right? So in doing so, hanging out with Kore, who is the Japanese Keemstar, she oopsie daisy leaked some Hololive company secrets, which led her to being terminated, okay? At that point, Rushia had created her indie persona, MikeNeko, okay? So then she joined VShoujo as Nuzuna. She later left VShoujo. It was on positive terms. It was all fine, but it was mostly because I think she just wanted to become an indie. Anyway, so now she becomes an indie, and she's streaming under the MikeNeko, which is the pink lady, okay? Then she didn't just have a boyfriend, she was married the whole time to Mafu. So Mafu was her husband, and he was kind of like a popular singer in itself. So that's why it was kept secret on both sides, because she was famous, he was famous, so it was just like hush, 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 right? So then a major court battle begins between them because they are countersuing each other for, you said this. So it's all a big, huge, messy public divorce, okay? And then, of course, the girlfriend experience fan base is pissed again because they're like, what the heck? You were married the whole time? Oh my God, right? So, I mean, the problem with the girlfriend experience is that, like, there's actually a human being behind, VTubers, right? So, I mean, you're playing with fire at that point because you're like, oh, I'm going to, capture the hearts of these lonely peeps. But then, like there's obviously the human element, the backlash and all that stuff. Okay. So this brings us to present day. Okie dokie. All right. Her fan base have been pretty much mocking her online, and it leads to her trying to permanently leave the planet. Okay, so here is her. It was alive, and it's eventually like, hey guys, maybe don't make some memes about me, I'm kind of taking it really personal, right? So then what happens is this. So then MikeNeko attempts leaving planet Earth, and it's reported by her friend. So here it says, translated by Google, tweeting with permission, MikeNeko attempted leaving planet Earth, was taken to the hospital. There was a possibility of police protection or long-term hospitalization, but I promised the hospital that I would watch over them until their next visit, and they were discharged. It's easy to kill someone's heart with slander. Don't take away my friend. So obviously a heart-wrenching tweet for sure. So this is the timeline of what exactly happened. So thank you, The Dark Enjoyer on Twitter. Thank you for that. So it says TLDR, MikeNeko attempts timeline. So they streamed 6 hours before. Then they did an attempt. Then they were discharged from the hospital. Then the friend asked if they could tweet, and they gave permission. Then the tweet happened, and then the tweet was edited to cut off the part that she was released from the hospital. So, because maybe, we don't know. I mean, that could be like a safety thing. we don't really know. So then if we scroll down from this particular tweet, it gives an example. These are the examples making her angry, which is why she made this live stream saying like, hey guys, please stop with these memes, right? So and then people are like, I do wonder if these memes were the ones that pushed her to the edge. I really hope not, but these blew up, right? So those are those. Okay. So the dark shitposting detective said, I've translated her last twit casting stream. It seems she was ranting about the fact that her manager got emails about someone using her image without permission, the fact that she struggled with depression, and asked her fans to stop spreading something, which are likely the cat memes, which is what you saw. Okay. So then her friend tweets two more times. So this is the second tweet. This is the second tweet. But the second tweet is kind of a repeat of the first tweet. And then this is the third tweet, where it says, some people say that people who say they want to die won't die, but it's easy for people to leaving planet Earth if they don't talk about the dead. People who criticize someone on the internet should realize they are complicit in it. Good. So I guess they're essentially saying like, by you bullying, you're assisting with the self-ending, which is a very bold statement to make. Okay. So essentially, okay, so coming back to it. So long story short, I believe she needs to take a really long break. This is not good for her health. Like I've mentioned many, many times, VTubing should not be a life-threatening profession. Her fans really need to encourage her to take a break and really tell her that they'll wait for her. Because I think that's really what is kind of driving her to just constantly like stream. Because you're afraid that you're going to be like left in the dust and people are going to forget about you. And there's just going to be like like a hole, right? Because if you're gone for a month, it's huge. It's huge for a VTuber, right? Because like then your audience is finding someone else to entertain them, and then you're like, oh, guys, I'm still here. I still exist. So this is probably what's driving her. I mean, let's face it, guys. This, Rushia really was one of, like we mentioned, highest earning Hololive member, right? And you don't become that without like a lot of hard work, right? However, the work-life balance has gotten completely out of whack, and it's definitely detrimental for mental health. Absolutely. So there's the pressure to return. There's the pressure of being forgotten. You really she definitely needs to put her mental health first. I think that's got to be at the forefront of everything, right? She's already going through a very public, messy legal lawsuit with her ex. That can't be good for a normal person, let alone a celebrity as big as she is, right? So definitely go find a beautiful 5-star resort somewhere that has really crappy internet reception and just take some time, because it's was she a perfect human being? No. Are any of us? No. But and she's done some not so great things, right? Yes. However, do you deserve to lose your life over it? Absolutely not. No. So yeah, VTubing should not be a life-threatening profession, like I've said before. We're all anime girls just trying to have a good time, or anime boys, right? We're all anime peeps trying to have a good time. We're all just trying to have fun on the internet, because life outside is very, very hard. So we're just trying to, take a load off and just and have a good time. So it's sad that has had to come to this. We really don't want people leaving planet Earth, or threats or anything like that. And she was not happy with what was happening, and she told her fan base, I'm not happy with this, and people persisted, and this is, the end result. Yeah, obviously, we really got to be kind to each other. I know that's tough. That's really tough today, and it's such a simple message, but we really need to be kind to each other, because we're all just people at the end of the day. We're all just trying to live our lives, right? So we just, we need to have some compassion and some understanding for her, and also for her fans, and her fans need to encourage her to take a break. The call's got to come from inside the house, right? Because us saying it, is not going to work. But if the fans are like, hey, please take 1 month off, please go relax in a sunny destination, enjoy your life. You're going through a lot. she's going through a lot. Like I mean, you've seen. I mean, I'm not sure if you haven't seen, but if you go back to my channel, you can see kind of the messiness that's happening between her and Mafu Mafu. And it's a very messy divorce that's happening. So that would take a toll on anyone, and she definitely needs to take a break. So that's my personal opinion, is that she just needs a little bit of break for herself, just to reset, just to get the work-life balance back in order. Because VTubing should not be a life-threatening profession. That I will stand by that statement. Okay, so fight me. Don't fight me, please. I'll cry. So much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join me at Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!